the Oklahoma City Thunder, facing the Houston Rockets. Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Houston with the ball. Pass to Durant. We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Wallace outside. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Thompson with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Şengün. Back comes Houston in transition. Houston working the ball around. It's stolen by SGA. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. Now here's Durant. And the shot goes.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. Thompson right side. 6 on the shot clock. SGA with a steal. Back to Wallace. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. To the middle. Here's Eason. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Dort. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter here. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And here's Şengün. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Thunder making a switch here. Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Houston with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Spins. Inside. Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass.
creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. This game is all even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
It's a tie game here in Houston. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The Thunder, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead. That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Caruso, right side. Pass to Wiggins. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Pass to Joe. Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 3. Here's Easton. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Durant. This one for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Joe. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Joe. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Easton, good. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the left wing. Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. And Wallace, here we go. And the shot goes in. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Thunder trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Court outside. Driving in. Hartenstein. Second chance shot. Outside for SGA. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On the wing, Durant. The 3. They swipe it. Wallace with it. Now Thompson defending. From deep, SGA. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Back to Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
There's 57 seconds left in the half. There's a screen by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. On the wing, Finney-Smith. To the inside. Durant, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pure from three-point range.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Back to Thompson. The kick to Durant. From deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Durant's got 14.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thunder trail by 4. Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA. And he can't get that one. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's SGA. After the basket by Houston. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to SGA. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Houston leading by 6. Here's Durant. Down low. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, KD! Filthy!
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Goes up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
On the wing, Durant. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 8. Here's SGA. And the shot no good. A bit short. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. SGA with it. 13 points in the game.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Durant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 8. Holmgren outside. Good D by Şengün. To the paint. Thompson in the post. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Dort. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Outside Eason. Dort with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Here's Mitchell. No points so far. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Outside Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Over Şengün. Misses the jumper.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
3 seconds.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jumps up. KD out here flexing on people. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. Here's Eason. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Pass to Wiggins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Up top, Şengün. Now here's Thompson. Now Durant. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, thank you, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Rockets lead by 7. Durant surveying the D. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thompson. Oh, no good on the layup. So it's Oklahoma City now. Outside Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. And the athletic spin to get it done.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Hartenstein. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
They've led by as much as 10.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Hartenstein using the glass to lay it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Durant draws the double. Here's Şengün. Tries from 10. That misses. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Şengün. Fires the 3, and he nails it.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Now SGA. Now Hartenstein. Now SGA. Throws it up. Passes it in.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
SGA NBA, deciding where to go with it. For the tie! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForge.